بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين. مشاهدي المنصة الموريتانية في أمريكا، رجعنا لكم اليوم في حلقة جديدة مع ضيف المنصة محمد جدو من USA Army. محمد جدو، مرحبا بك وسهلا.
مرحبا، السلام عليكم.
كيف حالك؟ وعليكم السلام.
الحمد لله. كيفك؟
محمد جدو، أين جيت لأمريكا؟
أنا جيت أمريكا 2009، جيت عندي 9 سنوات. جيت من نواكشوط، عن نواكشوط قست السنغال، عن السنغال طلعنا صورة نيويورك.
وكم لك عاد هون تقريبا؟
لي حالا داخل 15 سنة، والله 15 سنة.
الحمد لله. الطريقة اللي دخلت بها US Army؟
الطريقة اللي دخلت بها US Army، جيت ذيك الساعة عندي 9 سنوات. قريت مدرسة بسيطة، تقرا بريمير سكول تو، مدرسة بسيطة. أدرك لحقت داخل عندي 18 سنة. قست صنادة، جبرت واحد منهم تكلمت معاه. مو في كل بلاصة أي بلاصة من تسكن فيهم تتكلم معاهم. والله تكلمت معاهم، قلت عندي من أختين ندخل الصنادة. عقب ذاك أول شيء ما عدلت، يعطوك امتحان اللي تقبلوه، امتحان بسيط. اللي تقرا امتحان بسيط، شيء علموه لك بالمدرسة بسيط تنشحه. عقب حسب اللي عدلت الامتحان، حسب اللي عدلت فيه نجحت فيه فوق، حسب ذاك
الرتبة
اللي يخلصوا الشغل اللي يدخلوك فيه شنو.
زين. وهم كم تقريبا فيهم من فرع يعني ياسر، يعني تخصصات ياسين فيهم داخل 100 وشي زايده تخصصات. الدور طيارات، ولا دكتور، ولا فارماسيست، ولا لا بقيت اي شيء بقيت تعدلوا عندهم هم. زين.
عندهم اي شيء بقيت تعدل عندهم.
زين. والستبس بالضبط اللي خلط عليه شنو؟
ستبس بالضبط لي قست صناعي نتكلم معهم عن خسارة. اول شيء يعطوك امتحان اللي تقبله في كمبيوتر. بعد ما تقبل الامتحان يخلصوا اللي يدخلوك، يعطوك شغل، ولا تقبل حسب عدد الامتحان يعطوك ليست تقبل اي شغل تقبل منه. وعقب ذاك يمشوا يقيسوا بك الدكتور، يخلصوا صحتك، خاصة كان قد تعدل تريننج بيسكس. وعقب ذاك لا نجحت كل شيء، اول شيء ما يتعدل تمشي تعدل تدريب داخل شهرين. كل حد يعدل تدريب شهرين هوينين، مو تدريب هوين، مو شيء لو هو
زين، مو شيء
صعب، مو شيء متعب، صعب. كل حد يقدر يعدله.
وتنصح الشباب الموريتانيين انهم يدخلون؟
طبعا.
كم قد قست من دولة؟
ايه، بعد ما وفيت من تدريب عادي، لا يمشوك صوب المدرسة اللي تعدل فيها تخصصك. عقب ذاك بعد ما توصل من المدرسة تقيس دوري ستيشن، أول باصة من دوري ستيشن
يعني
لي يمشوك قيس أي باصة تبقي. أنا الباصة بقيت جورجيا، قست جورجيا. عقب جورجيا مشينا قسنا كوريا الجنوبية، غوصنا في داق السنة. وعقب كوريا رجعنا مدة سنة. عقب قسنا ألمان مدة سنة.
ما شاء الله.
ورجعنا من ألمان وقست كوريا مرة أخرى. ورجعت من كوريا وقست بولند. يعني في ياس من الدول قد قيسوا تخلصوا، ياس من الاكسبيرينس، وياس من الولايات قد تجيهم هون كردوا، وياس من بنفس اللي يعطوك.
تنصح الشباب الموريتاني انهم يدخلون؟
والله لا حد بين سنين 18 20 عنده 43 سنة قد يدخلهم. عندهم ياس من كان قد يعطوك، لا عاد ما عندك جنسية لا يعطوك جنسيتك. عندك اي عملية دو تعدلها لا يعدلوها لك كردو خلص عليها. لا عدلت العملية لا يعطوك وقت داقة 3 اشهر الصراحة فيهم، ما تشتغل ولا شيء. ولا انت متزوج، زوجتك قد تجيبها. ولا جبت عندك طفيل جاي في الطريق لا يعطوك مالي 3 اشهر خلاص.
زين
والله. وهي مالي تجبر الدكتور، كل دكتور قاعد تقيس فري. والمدرسة اي مدرسة بقيت تقيسها تمشي تقيس المدرسة فري. ياسم شيء تجيبه ما تجيبه خارج سنارة. تبقى تشتري دار، تشتري دار 0% داون. ياسم لحد لي شي دار فصل يطرح باقي 30%. 30% ياتوا 60 أو 70 ألف. تدخل في السنارة ما فصل تدخلها. دينك تبقى تحج لي يساعدوك كانك تمشي تحج. رمضان يعطوك وقت اوف، وقت انت ما تشتغل فيه حسب انك تقطع صلاتك. اي وقت اللي تصليه يخليك تمشي تصلي. مساجد نحن قاعدين مساجد اي بلاص ما تقيس الصلاة هم في مسجد في امام. في امام عندنا لا تبقى قاعد تود امام. ذاك هو اللي يود شغلك والله. ذاك هو شغلك امام.
قلت تدخل مع الامام
تدخلهم لا تود امام. حاول ما تقيس ولا شيء. تدخلهم تود امام.
Jiddu, thank you very much for taking the time to come to talk to us today. We really appreciate that. The first question is, how would you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Thank you for having me here. My name is Muhammad Jiddu. I am 25 years old. I am in the U.S. Army.
When did you first come to the U.S.?
I came to the United States back in 2009.
And were you planning to become a military soldier when you first came in?
No, when I came to the United States. I played a lot of soccer. I wanted to be a soccer player, and I wanted to be an engineer, but school wasn't really my thing. And I spoke with the U.S. recruiter, U.S. Army recruiter, and he had explained all the benefits to me, everything that I could gain from being in the Army, and that's how I became a U.S. Army soldier.
What was that process like, if you can walk us through it?
So for the process to be a U.S. Army soldier, you must take a test, an ASVAB test, that indicates your level of knowledge for what job you will get. It's a simple test, not very complex. And then after you take the test, based on the test results, they will give you a list of options of jobs that you could choose from. So you will choose your job, and then after that, you will go through your medical. They will check your health, check your fitness, and after that, they will send you to basic training. And you will go to basic training for 2 months, and after your basic training, you will go to your MOS specific school. Whatever job you chose, you will go to school for that. There's over 100 plus jobs you could pick from in the United States Army, from a pilot to being a doctor to being even a lawyer. You could go through and be a pharmacist. There's a lot of jobs to choose from. So after your job, you will get stationed in a place where you choose to go.
What was that 2 months basic training like? If you can give us a description of what did you do during that time?
So in basic training, you will learn basic soldier skills. You will learn about the military. You learn about the military bearings. You're gonna learn how to conduct yourself. You're gonna learn the regulations. You're gonna know basically everything you need to know to be a U.S. Army soldier in those 2 weeks, in 2 months, correction.
Were you deployed during that training?
So during the training, you don't get deployed. You just in training. But after training, you go to school, and after your school, you go to a unit. Me personally, I haven't been on a deployment. We went to South Korea. It's a rotation. So you go to South Korea for 9 months, and after South Korea, I came back to the United States. And then after that, I went to Germany for 9 months, and then came back, and now I went to South Korea again, and I came back. I was in Georgia, Virginia, California, Missouri, there's a lot of places you're gonna get to go to experience in the United States Army. It was a great experience. You gain a lot of knowledge from it.
Were you a U.S. citizen when you joined the Army?
Yes, I was a U.S. citizen when I joined the Army, but I have a lot of people that I served with that aren't U.S. citizens, and they get their U.S. citizenship as they enter service within a year.
Any information about that, as some young Mauritanians who might be interested in joining the Army having questions about how does that process go, how long does it take, and what kind of steps do they have to do to become U.S. citizen through military?
So once you become a United States soldier and you're in, you could immediately put in your application for your citizenship. The application and the process is about a year. It has to go through legal, and they verify you or who you are, and then you get your citizenship. After you get your citizenship, you could bring over your wife, your mother, whoever you want to apply for to bring back, live with you.
And is your family here with you?
Yes, my family's here with me. My mom and sisters, they live in New York, and my father, they live in New York, and I'm in Virginia by myself.
Okay. How were they supportive when you decided to go to the military, or how did that go?
So when I joined, my mother didn't want me to go. She was very worried for my safety, but my father, he encouraged me. He said, go, become a man, serve your country, and receive the benefits that you get from serving your country. And it's been the best thing that I've done so far. Life-changing
That was
decision.
my next question. Are you proud to be a U.S. soldier today, and are you happy, satisfied with the benefits you are getting as of today?
Absolutely. It's a great blessing to be a United States soldier, to have served the country. All the benefits that you get from being a United States soldier, you wouldn't get anywhere else. I bought a house when I was 22. There's not a lot of Americans that can buy a house at the age of 22, but the United States Army supports you for that. I've had my LASIK surgery in my eye because I wear glasses, but I was able to get the LASIK surgery for free. I was able to get knee surgeries. They pay for any medical issues that you have. So it's been a great blessing that I wouldn't have gotten outside the Army.
So from this, you would recommend that young Mauritanians who might be interested to just move forward and apply?
Yes, absolutely. If
Is there an age requirement?
Yes, for the age requirement is between the age of 18 to the age of 34, but there is waivers. You could join at the age of 17 or at the age of 40. There's an exception for whoever. If you're like 35, 36, 37, there's an exception of policy, and you basically put that letter in, and more than likely they'll always accept.
How would you rate the kind of jobs Mauritanians do in the U.S.?
The kind of jobs they do in the U.S.?
Yeah, it's like it's like a vicious circle. It's like Uber, cashier, trucks.
Okay, yeah.
How can the new generation who are just coming in right now, how can they break that circle and get more beneficiary jobs that you think might be able to?
So I believe that the old Mauritanians are stuck in the cycle. They're stuck in the cycle. They think there isn't anything outside of those jobs. But there's a lot more available when you know about it. When you're informed about all the benefits the Army, U.S. Army, Marines, Navy, Marines have, you will rethink what you want to do. For me, this has been the best decision so far.
When was the last time you visited Mauritania?
So, last time I visited Mauritania was in 2015. But
How did you like it?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I miss it over there. I will be going back, inshallah, February of 2024, inshallah, 2025.
What's your view on the new immigration cycle that has been taking place for the last 2-3 years? Do you think it's going to be a positive thing or negative?
It just depends. It depends on what the immigrants can bring to the country. But from my experience, the most successful people in the country are immigrants. The most successful people, entrepreneurs, business owners, they're all immigrants. They come from Africa, they come from South America. There's the opportunities that are presented to them, they take advantage of them and they excel.
Last 2 questions. First one is, what would your advice be to the Mauritanians who can hear you back home and in the US, if you have anything to say to them?
My advice to them is always strive to do better. Learn more. If you can learn English, French, Arabic, and you're fluent, I promise you're gonna get a translating job here and you will be getting paid. So always try to do more and learn more. The more you are knowledgeable and the more you can do, the higher you'll get out here.
Last question is, what are some of the bad attitudes or habits that you think we should quit doing?
It's the culture, the Mauritanian culture. I believe that they don't work together to make a community, a Mauritanian community. Every group of people, they have a community here. They live together. One of them has a store open, a grocery store. The other one has a taxi business. They all work together. But for us, I believe we're divided. So we have to unite.
Thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us. We really appreciate you coming and driving all the long distance to see us. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much, and you have a great day. God bless you.